Have you ever gotten this really frustrating passing position when you're on the bottom? So if the person's in like a body lock passing or any sort of tight passing position and you can't make any space to move and they eventually pass, if you've been frustrated with this type of position before, I have a really small detail to show you. Something that was super useful for me, and I actually learned it from a competitor using it against me. To help you show this, my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson, let's get started. Guys, I was competing a couple months ago and I was up against a smaller guy. He's about 160 and I was actually in a tight passing position. I wasn't actually in this position. I was in like more of a half guard. Still did the same thing, right? And so again, it applies. And body lock passing is really common where people get up under the body here and all this stuff. So you can do it from here. So check this out. By the way, shout out to Sean Applegate and his crew, because that's where I learned this from, because I learned because the guy did it to me. So this small guy, about 160 pounds, I think, maybe less, he gets up under my chin here. And he just pushes, just like this. So again, I've always done the frame or even pushed into the neck, and that's worked, but it requires a little bit more power. Whereas once he got up under my chin, I remember getting here and being like, bro, like, this is stupid, this should work. And I had to fight the hands off. And when I was fighting the hands off, he was able to make some space. And so it's a really simple detail. I actually used it recently when I was rolling with my student Brandon, who was putting a lot of pressure on me. He does a really good job with tight passing, and he was keeping the tight pressure. I was able to use it against him. But it's the same thing here. We're in here. We want to just basically get up under the chin, cup the hands together, and extend. Once we create that space, now we can move and turn this into an offensive position like a butterfly guard, half guard, whatever we want. And so the next time the person, even just even working like a really tight half guard position, if he's like trying to get up in here, instead of trying to fight like with just a frame, we can get up here and start to push, make the space that we need. So that is a really simple detail. And again, this video is going to be ultra short, but I wanted to show it because that's something I've been using. You can watch my videos and see. And it's something I learned from a smaller competitor who was able to use it against me being fairly, a bit heavier than him, a good deal heavier than him, and was able to use it. Doesn't require a ton of strength, but if you get up under that chin in those tight passing positions, super effective. So try it out. And the next time someone's got you smashed down into a position like a body lock or a really tight passing position, I'm finished. Adam?